This is what my life's been going like lately. There's gonna be an unscrupulous amount of people that don't really enjoy it, which is great, anticipated and expected. Got one last order of a guitar. That other company, that's the big fat company, where there's two of them. I don't trust them anymore because they received damaged goods. Yeah, and then another one, which was a big lie. This one over here, I had my expectations met. No, actually, my expectations were improbable catastrophe. I didn't even get probable catastrophe. Anyway, oh god. Trying to kick into liveliness a little bit here. Thought I'd just yell at the common public for forever. You could be anyone in any little town, I just realized, and that's not a good thing to happen. Unfortunately, presently, that's what's happening. It's a snowstorm outdoors, though. I got a little bit of some sleep. I started yelling, "The Barden!" Oh, God. I just want to go back to sleep. You want to watch me sleep? My internet's out right now. The Barden! The Barden! The Barden! The Barden! The Barden! The Barden! Ugh. It was a little bit better last time. I tried that. I have a harmonica of the low F key, and I got nasal spray stuff. Oh shit. Sanctimonious. Optimized sanctimonium. This stuff. The best thing about these things, is sometimes you don't even get the product back out. And I'm supposed to be upright. It's about as upright as I'll get. Let me try it now. The Burden! The Burden! The Burden! The Burden! I'm gonna have another one of those assholes that doesn't like this video tell me I need help or something. What have I just been trying to do to myself? I was just using Flutazone Propionate nasal spray USP. It's the USP. Supposed to be able to have the coffee mug graphic face you while I sip from it. But it's not efficient to my handling of the scenario. If I don't know, I have people that I don't want around watching my video. You know? There's supposed to be some surprise to me. Just go away. Go away. It's a fluffy snowfall outside. My expectations of improbable catastrophe were lessened in the hampering of a scenario. I'm looking at the instrument box right now. I have no clue what it's going to be like in there. It's a mystery. It's always a mystery. I have more faith in the Chicago Music Supply though than that other big box company, because that big box company, I don't know if I'll ever want to order instruments from them again, but that's alright. I don't need it. I don't need any more instruments. It's just they had a small bodied acoustic electric with a cutaway. Having that cutaway for the purposes of an all the time solo, because I was just playing guitar earlier and singing and everything and having a it was fun playing, but I wasn't playing good. It was a bad time, and I appreciated it quite a bit. I like running around naked. I like going wherever I want to go. I have to live at full blast, and I'm supposed to take it easy lately and be careful and be a functioning human being and all that stuff. And it's just not anything I want to do, doing that kind of stuff. I don't want to do that kind of thing. That's terrible. That's so bad to do that. Why do I want to be a functioning member of civilization? That's how you create a dysfunctional person, you know? They never bratted it out of me enough. I had some principal named Miss Kehoe or whatever. I had to see her all the fucking time. I had to hang out in some wall. Hang out in a wall. They put me in a wall. They put me in a fucking wall. Now I had to hang out in this room. It was all walls and no windows. I was in school all the fucking time. And we're supposed to always go back into harpering about school days and everything. Well, what about right now? You know? All that stuff, that's great. Who cares, man? I had to hang around with the dictionary. And I like reading the dictionary and looking in words and stuff, you know? So what? That the internet is out right now, and that coffee tastes very watery. I was thinking earlier about how it would be a treat just to... I'm not into sugars and all that, really. A piece of a chocolate cake I threw out under the snow. Really, like, half a slice would have been ideal. I got the whole thing. I was stuck eating it and realizing the disasters of present civilization due to the sugar influx. Might as well be a bunch of cokeheads running around flapping their wings. It's a coked up society based on the sugar intake. And the coffee makes everyone might as well be a meth head. Bunch of meth head cokeheads running around everywhere constantly and they don't even know it. You know? What am I supposed to say about that kind of thing? Why do people always come to me? My God and advice. No stuck reeds, and it's a single ordered one. I had a set of them, and there's stuck reeds on several of them. Otherwise, they sound fantastic, these harmonicas. Except for the ones with the stuck reeds. And it made me wonder if I should order some of the ones that have stuck reeds. Order those keys as singles. I don't know. And then if I get some that have stuck reeds in the same exact spot, it'd be a lot to scream about. But for the price and the comparison of the special 20s compared to these top, whatever, blues harmonica. It's fun. That's fun. Oxygen level to my brain is now hampered. Oh, no. What am I going to do now? I think the last person on earth sometimes that wants to have good-hearted fun. And I'm supposed to be in immense amounts of shit for it. It's like people want to boil me on a kettle or something. It's like, well, just everyone leave me be. Let me have my fun. Some rapscallion fool owned a poster store down on the strip. I accidentally bought goods from the person before and immediately we didn't want them anymore and realized they overpaid. But otherwise, the person, it was all right, and you'd be able to go on and play music of any sort. And the person was a blessing. I don't know why they even maintain that place open. I tried to watch him. I've watched him try to woo a lady before, and he dropped the Viagra pill on the carpet. He might have wooed the lady. I don't know. I didn't really care much about what was going on with him trying to do that. I was just happy to play some music. Years later, I go to buy an amp that reminds me of one of the ones I was using then. The guy sends me a vacuum cleaner outlet cord that's supposed to go with the amp, and it was broken. And the amp knobs were broken, and they were sealed. Potentiometers, they're sealed. Plastic sealed. I tried drilling a hole through them so I could get some dioxide into the electrical compound, to the component, to fix the scratching that was scathing. It made it worse. That amp is around somewhere. I think it's being used for an amp to sit on top of. I want to go throw it off a freeway bridge. Can I do that? Why is that any trouble? I don't know. Anyway, welcome to the world, by the way. It's nice to have you here. Really appreciate it. Having you here. Same planet as me. These are on location recordings, by the way. I'm on a Earth. Oh, that tastes terrible. It's not even potent coffee. Oh man, that's the wateriest, nastiest coffee. What was going on? It tastes like wood. That's not gonna. I'm gonna drink like the whole pot of that thing. I gotta get off. I can't move right now. I haven't been lazy in a long time. Usually I could just snap right up, which I actually could do right now. Now that I think about it, you know, just the video would have to end now. Who wants that to happen? I live on. I don't. You want to hear me talk to you about the planet I live on? I'd rather talk about good things, you know. Anyways, it's powdery snowfall out. It's not very heavy weighted snow at all, but give it about a day and a half, you know. I don't really feel like opening that instrument box. I'm gonna wait. I'll probably wait like a whole day. I don't know. This is more stuff to get to, I realize. I could pass out and go to sleep. And then I'd have to do stuff in my dreams, I'm sure. I just want to run around naked with some harlots. I don't care. It's not hard to find harlots anymore. All you gotta do is open up your eyes. I'll close my eyes. Imagine some that don't smell of pungency. Why should I get in trouble for saying the truth? What's wrong with this planet? Anyhow, there's more stuff to do if I open the instrument box. Like, I have to look at stuff. I have to put a bone saddle in, which means I have to go looking around for any spare bone saddles and try to differentiate between the ones that are the plastic, yeah, and the bones and all that. Get it to play all right and good, and pray it's nothing devastating like crap happened to any of the, you know, pieces of the instrument. I don't know. I want to play shows and music and everything like that. This little hipster town fucking hates me. Rich trust fund kid shit going on. You hear about the areas I used to go to, all the meth heads and junkies took over where I like to have gone. Imagine being an outlier just wanting to take hikes, semi-social places, and then a bunch of fucks took those areas over and created hell on earth in those areas. You don't have to not believe me about it. Maybe I'll link you to some articles or something like that, you know. Saw any harlots around there, I wouldn't want anything to do with them. I gotta write soon about my Philip K. Dick scenario when it comes to love life and everything. How I'm the most horrible magnet towards sociopathic and insane types. I'm okay though. I got a good head on my shoulder or something. I just don't know what fucking shoulder I'm looking for, you know. Somewhere out there's a shoulder with my head on it. I don't know what head this is, but like I said, the little small towns and areas between long drives and stuff, and then you realize you yourself could be one of those circumstances, and you have to figure something out regarding that. You know, you can't be too snide. You can't, you know, break your PR among too many counties or whatever, cause then you're not going to have anywhere to go. I always figure I'll get the forgiveness of it all, though, you know. Hey, you know, what do you do? Oh, I'm not giving any examples of what I did. All I know is I was having fun. Didn't hurt anybody. You had a couple dozen tool sets and you want to go around messing around with everything, so what? You know? You took a crane apart that was, you know, a part of building a building downtown or something, and you just decided to disassemble an entire crane because you felt like doing it. It's like, so what? think people would have forgiveness about that kind of thing. But that's all. That's all. That's all I have to say. I don't know what day it will be when I post this. I don't know what day it will be when you see this. That's my message.